Yes.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good evening. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. So, okay. So you are from where? From you are?
Madhubani, Bihar.
Madhubani, Bihar. Okay. One minute, it is not getting clear. Okay. Okay. So give me your introduction a little bit. Okay.
Uh, yes, sir.
Hmm.
My name is Pooja Priyadarshini. I'm from Madhubani, Bihar. My
Hmm.
schooling is completed there only. Then
Hmm.
I have done my graduation in BA LLB from
Hmm.
Central University of South Bihar.
Hmm.
And then I have completed my master's in law degree from Babu Banarsi Das University, Lucknow.
Okay. What your father do? What does your father
In
do?
government, in
Government.
Bihar government, sir.
In which department?
The fisheries and animal husbandry department.
Okay. 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 So what are your hobbies? What are your
My
hobbies?
hobbies are to
Mhm.
playing chess and do meditations.
Mhm. What is meditation? Mhm.
Uh,
Why do we do
it is
meditation?
for self betterment. I do the meditation. It is the
Mhm.
process to calm your soul, calm your body, and calm your brain.
Mhm.
Just focus on the breath. It can
Mhm.
be balanced in emotions and the physical stress. All this. That's right.
What is the state called meditation? And what state we think that we are meditating or we are in a meditation? Do you think that while you study, you can also go to the state of meditation? Do you think that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
How?
Because the all the brain and all the focus, all the
Mhm.
things is focused in one particular thing. It can be
Mhm.
called a meditation.
Yes. So I cannot recall your name. What is your name? What is
Puja
your
Priyadarshini.
Pooja Priyadarshini? Yes. So Pooja, tell me which area of law you think that you are good at? Hmm?
That's somehow Indian Evidence Act.
Indian Evidence Act. Okay.
Yes.
So why evidence is necessary? Why evidence is necessary to prove one person's guilt?
Because the evidence is only the process to prove the guilt or the acquittal. Because by examination or cross examinations, the establishment of the fact, the true fact, is can be done only by the presented evidence.
What is the meaning of evidence? What
So
is the meaning
evidence
of?
means according to Indian Evidence Act, the
Mm-hmm.
evidence included the oral and written evidences,
Mm-hmm.
all the statements which courts permit to prove before the court.
Mm-hmm.
Then it is called the oral, and the documents which courts permits to inspect before him. So that is called the documentary evidence.
Do
So
you think
by
that?
these two,
Mhm.
yes.
Mhm. Do you think that character is important as an evidence? What is the importance of character in evidence act? In what sections this has been dealt? Do you think that character is important?
Character is according to Indian Evidence Act, character is
Mhm.
not so strong relevant, but
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
can help the court to frame the opinion. But in
Mhm.
civil cases, there is no
Mhm.
good or bad character is relevant. But in criminal cases, there
Mhm.
is a good character is relevant, and
Mhm.
even the bad character only for reply for the good character.
Mhm.
It's given under Section 52 to 55 of Indian Evidence Act.
Mhm. What is plea of alibi? What is plea of alibi?
Plea of Yes, sir. Plea of alibi given under Section 11 of Indian Evidence Act, in which the accused can take defense for present somewhere else, not the incident present on there. So it is establishment of the fact where the accused present somewhere. It is highly improbable to reach that incident place in time.
What is res gestae? What do you mean by res gestae?
Res gestae is that fact which is not the fact in issue, which the fact which is incident of the same transactions. The main incidents, the previous one, the subsequent fact, whatever the incident happened before or after the main incident, it can be called the res gestae. It should be in the same transactions.
What is transaction? What is transaction?
Sorry,
what do you
sir.
mean by transaction?
Transactions means one fact by another or the subsequent fact. This is all the continuance of the fact is called the transaction.
Murder is a transaction or not? Murder is a transaction?
Yes, sir.
How?
Every event. It is an event, and its existence is a factual existence thing. It can be called the transactions. Only transactions, yes.
I am giving an example to you. You have to quote that whether it will come under res gestae or not. Okay? One woman who was killed by a person, his husband, and the person's father called the bride's father that my son has killed your daughter, will be admissible under res gestae?
So
You did
can
not
you
understand
repeat,
question?
please?
I repeat.
No.
Suppose A
Yes.
is a woman. Suppose A is a woman. His husband is B. B has killed A. And B's father called up to A's father that my son B has killed your daughter. Will it come under res gestae or not? Why and why not?
Yes, sir. It come under the res gestae because after incident happened, the very relevant, the father of the husband called to the girl's father that my son has killed your daughter. It's come under the same transaction because there is no that break in it or the chance to hearsay or humor things. So it can be direct and the immediate one. So it can be considered as in the same transactions and relevant as a res gestae.
Res gestae is hearsay evidence. Okay. Then why it should be admissible as a relevant fact?
It is an exception of the hearsay evidence res gestae. Because the incident which happened in the same transactions can maybe help to establish the main incident or can be help to not to deny all the main incident.
But under section 60, you must have seen that only direct evidence should be admissible. But one person who has not seen the occurrence, how it can be admitted as an evidence? Can you elaborate a little more? R versus Foster, taking example of R versus Foster, you can elaborate.
Yes, sir. In that the person who not seen the main incident, but the way he saw that the way he driving, I think driving the rash,
yes,
or rash driving. That's may inference that it can be happened. In that case, it is the relevant fact, relevant to the to that section only.
There are two things which are very clear, that facts forming the part of same transaction. Okay. And those facts should be intermingled and intertwined in such a way that they cannot be detached. Okay. Spontaneously and contemporaneously, these two things should be there. And these two things are happening at the same time. In the case I asked you that whether that should be in the previous one, that should not be admitted under res gestae. The case just before I asked you that the woman was killed, so that should not be admitted under res gestae. Do you know why?
No, sir. I think this is the immediate one, so that's why.
The only because of two facts. That is the fact where facts were not contemporaneous. Contemporaneous is the basic ingredient. And spontaneous. Okay. The conduct should be associated with that. Suppose that a woman comes to a person or a woman and he is saying that, see, aunt, what B has done to me. He has slit my neck. So what is happening?
Yes.
They are spontaneous. The conduct is spontaneous. What is conduct? What is conduct? What do you mean with conduct? And in which section it has been defined under the Indian Evidence Act?
Conduct is under the section 8 of Indian Evidence
Yes. So what is conduct? What do you mean by conduct?
Conduct means the behavior of that person. That behavior may be the result of something else. The incident, if he heard about the incident, then according to that, if he behave like anything, then it can be conduct of that person.
Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Physical acts accompanied with the mental status. Okay, so that is conduct.
Yes.
So these things should be associated. But in this case, what we are happening, that there are chances of tutoring. There is a gap of time. The person who got the call did not know at what time his daughter was killed and at what time he is being called. He is unaware of those facts.
Yes.
So there might be the chance of tutoring. So that is why.
Yes, I just want to ask what the time gap between this.
Yes.
Not sure.
So have you?
I just want to ask.
Yes, tell me.
Yes.
Tell me.
I just that time I want to know that what the time gap between the incident and the phone calls, but yes. I presume that it can be spontaneous. That's why.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Do you remember preamble of the Constitution? What is preamble?
Yes.
Recite,
yes,
please.
Preamble.
Preamble of the Constitution. Preamble.
Yes. Yes, sir. I know it is the heart, and it is the may be called as a main the prefix of the Constitution, and it's in that preamble also all the Constitution and the essence of Constitution in vested in that preamble.